Ewi abusuafo ye mamomo matwen ya maya dan ye ho akwa aba na no pa nyina so mo ne ye neti ha ye ni so papa said da ne da mo fidie ne da aw sister Dina kona so sa me ba doctor de papa onu so sister Dina ye ni favorite pa oh doctor deja wo so be bonyo mo ate doctor de papa na me sure papa ka che auntie ama say me chia no kwan no nkoso na eye owura David Agbee aba betena ase ansa na ye de topic ne betu dwa no ma eye na me bangle no on pese obe bangle la mami ena kuyaski sa se me nkroma pencil no I just love it efe papa mo say ya wa kanfo mami kanfo anopa de kura kan de sister ya watare ne fatal and I'm say kuyaski sensa no enti mpacho matare say ye ofe na wonso contact kuyaski na wapambi ama onim se ne ho ha na ne bonso de boko sa chichide nantie opam bibia African so person share ne Monday Tuesday kra wo hwe we ya any day anytime obetumi up ashe enti Frekuyaskis was 020-836-4729 020-836-4729 o hwehwe na o eye ACP Estate Junction na ena kra de wutu kwan fa kai den Instagram ni Facebook ni Kuyaskis 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 obehu no Instagram obehu no Facebook styles ahodo ni nyina so wow style so ana wow style bi ye de ntuma na epama wo dey just place a call obehu ani say wapam na wasan kra de abro baby a owo na n'edwuma nso de waso bedi ho adanse Kuyaskis me da mo ase papa sabre die se de ye kono na me bom amane no se ene mpunimpu a ye beboyi ye ba behwe ECOWAS eye omo ehwa ordinary meeting omo hyase enura ma wo hwe se de leaders no wo mu nyina ni abre a wonom ekasa especially the chairman of ECOWAS in the person of Ghana's President His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo se aseku no yadoso den no maka che Burkina fo mu release mu leader no na munyanya mo ye no inti sanction e da omo so dada na no a omo anya nsesan ye bia ewom na Guinea fo ne so mabo maba so se o ma ya ade se mampani ni gina ne na so nye sa enko no omo de fa ne kon ho inti wo mo concern pa ne se esese wo mo egina omo na so no osi gina ye bi na se de be ya ku na doso wo eye West Africa ha ise enti anopai ye bedi ho nkomo efi se ba se ya empani se eka eto ana aka anantire aka ayi amaya omo ne ye bohye no ye ni wo mo hye boda ebi kura betumi atrahye aba eya na security fo no kura tu yenfo na nsense mo ne ekoso ye se we die enye Ghana nsemone wo mo se de wo mo frɛ no nti enye se ye ti supo bi so ni aka se o ye de emfa ye ho obi a mompa ye se bi mra ha ebi ba ne afan ya de dokono ne ye gari eni ye aklo ye mompa ye se bi mra ha na so it is not just enough to pray as I say ye tu ho anamon enti security analyst security and governance analyst eye owura David Agbee osi okoji nim de kakra say de ne de knowledge ne de aboma be out de bre eja Agbee afishapa
yo so afinko na emetu ye na afise se ne no ma aye foforo kra ma ye
amen amen mi hu wo na ache mi hu wo di na
no kwasem yes hu mi ache me agasa wo hwehwe me eja yese mo sua lo a no mo aye busy a se mo nanfofo nyina na mo yura fi wo nti enye me nwanwa
ya me de akasa bi
you and yese ma bonopo
ama me ene me da se wonye excuse ama me te ba sa me sheda ni case enye hu sa adesua mu ti sen
oh ye wa dom wa wonim se de wiase se ko santin bia no ma sesa e wo wiase kakra nti so wa ma ho modern na wa update wo ho a to da bia wa hwe a na mafo ka na wa ye kolo ni ho
na o ya atro
yes wonya bibi foforo de kan ye wo dada no nti adesua de egusu kakra
akwa ba ye de nyame asenso se waba enura me sure se wo follow enye se me sure follow de se wo follow if you say when follow a wadwuma no kra na ene o ye ni sen wo damu dada enti meeting extraordinary summit of ECOWAS ene omo ensem omo de to dwa no me musa wo initial comments about that meeting and niema hodo omo de to dwa na enura na net wo say
Mama can say generally no Omanpanyin His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo one way ECOWAS chairman Samri. Na Nancy ye nyina ye hu say coups na eba especially West Africa sub-region. Ye ka West Africa ye wo animu ha no ye countries ahodo be say edunum edunsia anesa na nanse normal etoto ye no eye say aban a ye tu aban ye go enti abane say ebane saa so a ya na ye leaders no omunyina ebohu ehun ni say atimi ato asemasi a me so betima eden atomi enti all of them metima can say omu shoulders each and every one obi ahwe na betri say say atimi ato Burkina Faso atimi ato Mali atu Niger atu Guinea Bissau enti no me so a me ECOWAS leader to say bia ye mampanyi ene Nigeria mampanyi Togo mampanyi Benin mampanyi ene ho West Africa sub-region no obia carry na beti ahwe say say atimi ato asemasi a ebetumi aden ato me so me mind be because say West Africa sub-region na ye the hotbed emma a lot of coups AC. And prominently no ye man panyin wo ye ECOWAS chairman e wo ne pensu no from time obey first president no ne second term Ghana for sa eto abama no coups ICC wo ye ECOWAS chairman no abro obi ade so.
Oh really?
Yes, abro obi ade so obey ECOWAS chairman coups ICC no abro obi ade so. Enti ebanesa he is worried and his image is out there say eden nko na esi a wono be ye ECOWAS chairman a lot of coups series of coups ACCC eno ena papa no okasa you could see that sense of passion in him but at the end of the day no hu say the regime as ECOWAS chairman no a lot of coups ena aba and important say wono akasa be hu say there are a lot of things so within West Africa sub-region leaders no say omo ekanya omo ho no omo ye no mayi busa say eden na ema sa coups na esi who reading no ma akoso nyina Burkina Faso de ya it is about the fact say ya ne awusua wo mrem ne awusua wo amamuo mu governance mu no say ye nyina ye nim say yes democracy kabima min ka bia amamuo emra ne hwehwe ye da ho no ato ape West Africa sub-region. There is a sharp, discontent of democratic trajectory.
Discontent in a fee. Oman for ni mu no mo say ye cry and democracy ni be. And our leaders no so na omo apply democracy tenants ni
ye. Oman for no citizens to say me ene wo ene ahwefo ye nyina hu no say democracy amemuo ye ka say democracy amemuo eye kabima minka bia amemuo emra ene rules laws ene binding those tenants no
okay
and it's a moment ubehu ne so omampanyin no ekwan a wo fa so no enye democratic tenants say democracy nhihye mra eda ho ayese wo fa so ebi ni say nkrofo fa ahodie wuntieti nkrofo fa ahodie so ebi ni say ubetimi ama nkrofo express wo mu views say ya hakuna ma hu ni say no ma bi nkoso wo Ghana yi a eyese wutimi ka because o man panyin no obesre say me pese me bedu o man no so na me ye ntoto ya betimi aboa ma o man na tumpon
okay
enti se koba ne say o manfo hu ni say o man panyin no bo sha wo hye no ma wo kan ye ontimi anye ni ye ontimi ni so na o manfo koka ubehu ase ato achew o manfo koka na wa suppress the will of the people amanfo koka ni ya chenkrofo ni ebu wo ni eku enti suppressions of the will of the people say o man krofo ntimi nka won wasem ne se o man no so ejapade e de ama wo se di o man ne nyina so hwe no ma nyina na tutu ni yie untumi ntutu no ma yie no ma ohia edokuru o man no a etimi makus esisi enti wo hwe Cote d'Ivoire de ya ayi Burkina Faso Burkina Faso fo de ya wo mo se ayi ya danfo Christian Kabore was suppressing the will of the people.
Okay.
Just wo ma nkrofo amuwo Burkina Faso no wo mo ankasa ehunu say yes ye wo democracy ye wo amemu a eyese metimi e ka madwen kire madwen na mebua se de be ya amemu no betimi akoso na timamfo no yenya oman no ho mfaso na yenya oman panyin no ho mfaso bese ye to abama na wo be yese wo mom no na wo be suppress me who how to say it in free language no
as a wo be boa ya manka yetimi aka ye
wo ba bet na nkrofo ani gie so ahye yem ye kasa anu ama nkrofo ya che wo say as a journalist why you wadwuma che so wo kasa wa has say no an kasa ya na police for aba be fa wo national security for aba be fa wo na ye de wa kwa akohyem.
Okay, so in Burkina na yet say oman force on person mo demonstration na ye mo nye demonstration. Soldier for ye di o call for security e wo share so ne forest ne hefa ye ma o maduane but ye fa ni say o ana ye fa ni say atesem and e bia o mo overstretch argument no. Was that the case?
It was not say o mo overstretch argument na ni esi wo Burkina Faso no. Won say military no military for asede es womo eye ne say they have to police the territorial boundaries of the country. Womo adwuma ne so oman no ahye so ewiemu asase no so ombetimi aba oman no ho ban nyina se de be ya obi emmeto oman no so ewere. No omo hu ne say oman omotimu no oman panyin bi ya to aba ama no oman panyin no odi na hyede so wo ye ntoto ya ebema oman no ayeden etumpon. Enti sa wo ne say military for ekas wo mo to aban agua then it means say oman no oman panyin no otiso no and government functionaries no omo nye no ma citizens ne pe enti it is the citizens no and a call for military for no so omo stage coup say civilians no enti me an call say military no and stage coup la military for omo nye but it is the emotions the sentiment of the populace no wo and a rise could do a certain level etimi maku no etimi ba na military for no hu say no ma aircon the we are citizens no call for a change in government no si entimi anto anamo a oman no ebesai enti wo hwe ne akoso wo Burkina Faso yes soldier for a wo mo ebo oman no ho ehye no edu ba bi a wo mo ntaade wo mo adidie mu wo mo no ma yeso wo mo ye no aban enye emfa emwa won enti emmankrofo ebufu yehu ne se da bi se de no ma ese kɔ no se military for no ebufu na citizens no esusu ebufu omampanyin no a the obvious way no the last resort is about the military coup enti se wo hwɛ the momentum ekwan a ese efa so ba ye a citizens no omo bose me de me hwɛ no ye friends BBC me hwɛ no CNN me hwɛ wo France 24 ye interview omo nyina jubilation obi ahuri den nam chese omo ani age se aban ye tu no agu because aban ne ye no enya ade e ebo tema
me wan na me feel say Burkina for instance omo ewo history to say wo kan say ku ne die omo ye mu champion West Africa omo pa no ma ye ku kese nti na ka me feel say omanfo no be ye okay say afi die finally omo nya democracy e be cha mo ti mi hu say omo bose no. Now, I was surprised. So I think as a citizen jubilating, what does that mean? Why did they jubilate?
Very good. And yet the word I'm using, the sentiment, or more expressive.
Yeah, now.
Yeah, wow, edi wo mumu say, yen dear, and say ye call democracy. Say we are saying from my elbow, yen no, yen support democratic theory, said a bear, a memo pabet me abba. Nanso so no, sa memo pana ye can as democracy no, and penny for no. Ni womo ahede a eso omodi so say democracy no say na etie ekwan say na ebetimi afa so ebetimi atoto o man yie say bia the scam say oman yi ajapade e wo mu nyina no ye de ama so o man panyin wo je na fa ba o man no ho bra toto o man yie e bia hospitals wo si because nipa be yare eye say roads ekwan eye say wutimi ekekira kwan say de be ya obi abetimi anya free movement say wutimi ebo modern say oman schools nkrofo beko school akope nimde enti say wutimi sisi schools adan bia airport say wutimi sisi because nkrofo betu kwa abrochi wo airport nya ehọ na the gateway nkrofo efi amanone eba wo mamu say who ne say airport betimi aye ni ye say utimi ma nkrofo etimi didi at least 3 times a day basic necessities of life say usua ana awurafi Maslow theory the theory of humanity ankasa say who ne say nipa betimi adidi say nipa timi nya ba bi no otimi ni netito say utimi nya asomdwe say who ne say san nkrofo no amoto aba ma awo no wo ye ntoto ye abetimi ama omo asetena mu ayeden agodi ama omo say utimi ma omo employment ya fane say woni adwuma ya oba wote say wo ketesi a wote say woni adwuma ya psychologically wadwen be yoden say woni adwuma ya wadwen nyina say because ade bechi no say wodidi woni sika wo botom until you be so worried say mentally no wadwen nyina say wanhwe yi adwen bone be den ebeba otrim until government no na sede ne so obetimi ama emrante ne nketesi ne timamufo nyina no adwuma aye until saban wontimi nye saa no ma no na wontimi nchichire o ma no yi a sep military for no omo ho onwa na oma ho na oma pe obi foforo a obetimi aye ntoto ye a at least ebetimi ama o ma no mu aye den adwone citizens no enye o ma asomdwe citizens ni omo pene sa asomdwe beba obenya adwuma aye obenya bebi adi obetimi anya bebi ada obetimi hu ni se ne kwan so otimi eye free movement obetimi akwa na waba ha ekwan no eda ho no ma ye se nyiramonkane a otimi ye sa no ma no enti no ma betimi ama animonyam aba o manum no eno na ye se o mampanyi bi a ye beto aba ma
I'm not disputing the facts of Sanyama ya o cheche nemom Africa ne won yenim say at every point in time since enya independent enya citizens ni nyina na enya no said ye bi mu enya no chese bia ba bi ho a wo benya nsuo ba se bia wuni nkane a bi wa won nkane a bia wuni nsuo yenim say hia nso de eka ye hu ti na da ne da nkrofo ba ye moe so enyama ni bi ohonom a enye se afei na eba enu nti saa de wo say enough justification say omudi be ye ku na na
you see yeah me theory mono eye justification so on be ye ku e dey nti na yeto aba said ye be ya nipa ye de tumi hye wonsa no ubetimi aye ne o manfo no pe the will of the people you will the will of the people
okay
basic necessities of life of the people no must be improved
no correct now so near say it is any other West African countries I wouldn't want to say Ghana Nigeria and baby foforo or even if it's Ghana and I think nkrofo ayiku if you say obi a ka me ho kire me na yentie masem na niam abobo so yenye obi a na woni nyina maybe the cool makers are just hungry for power
and this wonim Ghana the who can example of Ghana niama ebi aye ya fa ye ho adi no eye normal miensa one Ghanaians ushia yen a ye de yano na ye de ku so ye de yano chebe no aka we are not active people are ye person involved wo day to day the politics ye de yano eka but we are not active people are ye take action bi e de ye normal enti right from Kwame Nkrumah days amanfo kan say me kai pa say Kwame Nkrumah call function bi e wa abroad no mo busa na say Ghana for aden ye timid sa Kwame Nkrumah small kan say yes generally no the makeup of Ghanaians no ye psyche ye bibia no timidity no e wo ye mu nti say ye take proactive actions di say ne ekokọ so e wo other countries Ghana for ye ntimi nye we cannot do it and we share your friend is francophone countries they are very aggressive guys we share omo was seminar international seminars every function obo hu on bia no francophone countries no they are very aggressive they are very assertive and when they demand something you have to provide
and omo leaders say nim say enkrofo omo ya assertive and aggressive enti omo demand bibi ati say Burkina Kabori ofi omo mu
yes
and into onim
you see your leaders no to the BS nimdia me mine and your leaders ni nto no omo di nkrofo so a omo nim the sentiment of the people when you want to rule a country you need to understand the psychological makeup of your citizens say hu o manfo na adwen ene o madwen po ene no ma ehia o manfo no no watimi aya ma omo but yen in the context of Abia West Africa sub-region and more importantly, ebia ye man say, hey, yeah, what can I say? Ghana for I don't see the assertiveness of Ghanaians. I don't see the aggressions of Ghanaians. I don't see, say, Ghana for we are very proactive and we want certain things to be done in the name of our country. Obia and more importantly, no, one say Ghana, yeah, so yeah, Christian country, into Nipan would need some money gra, yeah, man, won't need some money and won't go. We are using religion to glorify, you know, and no be any kwanse yetimi eye.
Yeah, share a constitution.
You see, the constitution is there. And the constitution is the fundamental document about man who ban. But the constitution stipulates say any kwan say ya tutu your constitution as a constitution demands say no ma ben any here or man say yetimi yeden eye. And it is a wo as student of law usua mrano emrano e kire wo say se omano obia bedi so a ye modern say nipa kro no obe operate within the confines of the law. Enti wo ne so oman no emra no omanpanyin no obusu a eden na yese wo ye kan wo the kan constitution
Obama na ayawe said there are so many ways of letting omanpanyin
can one kind of ways of killing the cat who they can
men can killing the cats
okay.
But there are so many ways of letting the authority and a president who say oh ade a wo ye bonyu so nti ye bonyu so no usually on beka say last resort demonstration nti ubenya kwan account demonstration ubenya kwan social media ba ubenya kwan actual write ups ubenya kwan account dia opese wo kan wo traditional media so ni nyina ye ways of wo kan wasam
enu anu no why ye awie wonya awie ye hwe se wotie wo mampanyin na yen ka se mampanyin eda ye so ayi ni inu brofo ben wo kan
the be fine say be citizens no spectators no.
Very good. So we are citizens. Citizen, can constitution, no article 6 of the constitution. We are citizens, no my yes citizens, no we.
Oh yeah.
So, and the citizens, no, a yes, who say you won't know to a bad man or man penny.
Okay.
And no man or man penny, no, ya, entimin fam puntu was sitting. Entimin fam wapa be emre yakunama. Entimin fam wapa be emre wabushia for any warning to as well. And it's a would foreign president. Obi to say Boris Johnson, would Joe Biden, would Obi to say your friend is Macron, would one more can't be or more share futuristic characteristics of the country, or more shares one more in one the next generation or more doing. What is a Ghanaian leader be Akasama or doing the next generation grounder? What doing the year one in the bush?
Yeah, it's a daching be a we are madaching. Ye see ye kwan ya madachi ye
won't be
yeti
well why na ko kan asasem won't be tem bia wo mo dwen wo mo ankasa wo de na ye di but wo hwe leaders of the world
create heritage fund for daching for say oil ni enim say nkasa asenim ye betu amanasa nti say the be na nchima nso baba beto so oh yenya oil na mu mai nso ye dwen mu ho. That's why we created the Heritage Fund.
Me dear. Fine, one my example. I know I good say I take heritage funds. I know for future of the country. No, but continuously, how much?
Okay,
and how many times
so within the West African reason in here, Burkina for ye. Is it the same reason for Mali? Is it the same reason for Guinea?
It's almost the same reasons. Ohia dokro adokro nkrofo a wo mo entimi nya mo basic necessities of life. Still, it is about Abraham Maslow's theory of the survival of the people.
Sana Mali for ne kan sana Guinea for so.
Me were a lot of people within these countries me know mo ye conversation all the time. I thought there be on various conferences we share ideas about various countries the sub-region and these are the sentiment of the people. And we share here number one and a hankrofo and no ohiano epa ho a yes or mampanino or suppress the will of the people. Ohiano and say make can say every single day no a yes utiminya waduane na wodi. E say wonya baabi na woda. Hwen krandan ya say me no tie say nkrandan say woni baabi da e braben na abebo. Say wonya baabi da say utiminya your friend say baby a ubenya water nsuo say wunya akwan roots say wutimi ehun ne so oman nankasa no no ma bi ekoso oman no e bi a hospital e bi a schools e bi a san no ma akase no you should be able to see it and touch it and feel it say oman panyin wo ye no ma bi a obetimi de wani ehun obetimi de wonsa akire obetimi aka sense no ma say na ekoso
within this short time that school makers in the bar have they been able to solve this problem?
They want to bring some reasonable level of stability into the country. That is the intention. And they say omutu abani egua. Womu eyen totoye. Say omano denti no omutu abani guye. Omutu abani guye because abano enye nietimamofo no eden. Epe.
No, and I say come to me who come the diomo, they are just angry for power. For example, Mali. Omu ya adie wiye ya ECOWAS so say you catch omu say one ye mo reinstall the civilian government no back. Na fe mo fa roadmap for transition emra. And I say the civilian abani beba. Oman ka say just 2 years echi. What have they done that within that short time that difficult mom said they'll hand over power to the civilian government? Okay, so put your demands down. So when we say, okay, I buy commodity, yenyan so yenyan kania, yenyan school, yenyan way, yema yen road map nini. Na afe che said ya obey no. Na muntina si no mun jojo. Ma you cool short while. ECOWAS be mo ni mo kan say o enti mo hand over na mo say e be take in some years. ECOWAS ka said e be dey mo kan ye ngintum na I remember I think 28 January meeting na say omo kan so mo ngintum na o ma say actual letter for say okay o dey 2 years no ma share afi dey omo be ye ni say 18 months so say meaning 1.5 years. And I asked a simple question at the time no mo nyanya 3 months to cry omo buy enti dem bi say me say within that 3 months no e den na mo year you need time to hand over.
You see, it takes time to stage a coup.
Okay.
Coup no, and yes, a dark pay almost sorry, it takes time. A man for planning strategically say a quan way ni yes, a fast way, yes, 2 about be a ego. Okay. Planning. Normal a planning we are normal execute no. I'm an eye successful. What's your time? One more at the year coup no, anytime ECOWAS leaders in a casana. Busa who say, yeah, you're hanging on, yes, yeah, me ba o program so me sua bibi fi ho wo so betu me sua bibi afi mo asema si betu me. We are learning something similar within West Africa sub-region ha from the leaders no enti se bia ye man panyin his success na nado wo wa ha no enkrofo a omo afi omo aman so omo etia diplomatic missions ni na ni obeka bia no omo sua bibi every single day omo political desk office omo economic desk office omo diplomatic offices everyday political event be taking place in Ghana bia no omo actually say no ma no omo send e de akọ omo various countries into omo nim ne ekoso o man mu nyina in the same vein no say Ghana's ambassador be wo Burkina Faso no omo ekoso nyina no they have to document it until we learn from each other.
Okay.
Enti say no omo ekoso no say yen leader wo ye ECOWAS chairman ne noma bi a wo ye e wo ne man mu ha no wo mo nim enti wo kasa hunu se asem na wo mo ka no ombe fa na so men den they just brush it aside say o man panya asem wo ka no wo no ani krom krampo no suban ben wo da na di.
But we are better off than them.
You see ubetimi aka na say we are better off because ebia Ghana for we are not assertive, we are not proactive in bibia no ni aso mu ne ye bo say but in the context of them omo say we are not proactive guys.
And Ghana for omo demonstration fix the country, do this, do that, and I said beyond that what else can you do?
You see there are so many ways nkrofo efaso ema omo mind ye kama hwe ma me ma typical example one who say nansen UK Boris Johnson okonya ne 56th birthday okoto party one school for Angola party o and birthday o mampanyi United Kingdom.
Okay.
And check omo parliament for sorry security agencies are sorry say omo investigate sika was say no birthday no ɛno nko ara no ɔmo de na kɔ parliament ɔmo asa sanction de akɔ security agencies so ɔmo enye de
ɔmo bɛ I thought so yeah no covid time ti ase wo book covid mrane so
enye covid mrane so ɔmo se ne birthday
wahye mra wo
busa se Ghana ha say Ghana ha ɔmampanyi edi birthday no ofre wo ya na ne me ne abusuafo nyinaa me edidi a ɔmampanyi no otimi you accountable to the country.
But in Burkina, Mali, Guinea,
I am citing a good example of near friendly democracy. Kabimami kabi amemu I am running sheye da ho. Send your man for say no in developed countries no. Said the bear yes you betimi asua bibi afim. Ghana has say
people have said say yankasa as Africans democracy no said they have fun wholesale no enye ma yen sa. If say yan so mamu for no so. Yesuban ni ani ye bi kan won ti say fa democracy ni kakra ni anka the revolution tenant kakra nso ahyem and I say ya modifying ni kakra na a city and system because democracy as ye practice in western world no enye sa na ye be ye adwuma wo ha ma yen
aden enti ni kwan say timi ye adwuma ya who ye student of the law democratic tenant no ya twere agu ho a say obi a obey na adwen say obefa democracy bia no say wotimi ye den edi san hwehwe no so na timi aboa ma citizens no
it is not cast in stone.
It is not cast in stone. Entini ye what different countries and different countries na ye nyina ye wo wiase be say 193 countries a ye nyina ye support ebia democracy ne ho nkone ba no amanfo hu ne say yes democratic theory eno na betimi amaka bi maminka bi amemo aba na timi aboa timamfo hwe wo fo obi a country bi to say China say omun fa democracy so but busa say aden China say China beat all over the world China na ehuri edi kan say
so then it's a good example Emma Mekrase masama mi bisa ne say democracy no say ye be fa mpo a ye be fa na ya hwe yen so ye hu ne ya setena mu ye environment ne community no na yen so ya tenetene ne kakra na afi a fit into yen setup no if you say China only democracy and yet
one more develop and no and say no edit that sharp dichotomy no about say within Africa has say Africa 54 countries here China for abomodi infiltrate baby bia wo mo ye development China uko bibi to say Kenya uko Ethiopia uko all those countries now China for abomodi wo mo airport wo mo railways wo mo develop bibia kama ama omo busa say loans ahodo enche kra na Africa for nyina ye koshia Chinese president Xi Jinping sika dodo a wode ma yem pim wode boa enti say no omahunu say there be it is not only democracy but amembo bi so betimi ayeden aboa the development paradigm of Africa enti say no amanfo hwe development say impuntu obebe ya setrem na estimamufo etimi akọ aba ombetimi anya omaduane adi ombetimi anya baabi ada se wo sisi estate houses edi amankrofo na ombetimi ada anya baabi ada wo ka kire Ghana ni se aban asade ekura se yeso o provide baabi a ema meda Ghana ni be ka kire se da bi eno kura nka aban asade ho but citizens ewo wo mamu a yese wotimi ma wo mo baabi da part of government business so into who abrochi baby a provide basic necessities of life
yes see what Mali yes see Guinea and am sama ECOWAS eni abre betumi ati said ya wo ka say hia ne den Africa obi ani say hia wo baby a aho kire wo baby a yenya ye hu ne ma nyina nsiye say ti sade ne de mfanto ho a nti na sa no ebe ti say Arab Spring ni bia na nti ebi isia bebe bi ana beto ato aso
eno de me nkan ha but metimi aka no me dem metimi aka na say ne ekoso no send signal edema ECOWAS leaders send signal the West Africa sub-region say no democracy no ho afro nkrofo no say amanfo hunu say omanpanyi bia betena so a wono no the democracy no de boa wono ankasa ene na busuafo ene ne nkrofo nko a but citizens no timamufo na ankasa no omo ntimi nya democracy no mfaso eno ntina me use the word discontent of democratic paradigm within the West Africa sub-region Se from kwofo a ena maku no edeba se omampanyin ne ba no oye no ma citizens ne pe ebi wo ha fanati se Ghana say wo fa Ghana nano metie France France 24 almost they don't understand why there has been a very sharp dwindling democratic trajectory within Ghana. Omo say Ghana ye democracy they say kra no ye pia akwa bobiase we are not really practicing.
Oh really?
That's
How?
what they are talking about.
How?
There is that sharp dwindling democratic trajectory unless you really understand the principles of tenet of democracy. No one who said we are say edeko. Inti the world view no oba who say said the normal essay course or West Africa sub-region no enya dia ehye nkrane eno nti na amaku no ACC nti the preventive mechanism and say ye manfo ye president ahodo omo be hu ne say there be edan kwa na ekoso ama citizens no omo aye so dissatisfied with us.
Said the ECOWAS leaders no. Said the ECOWAS leaders na omo ka coup problem ne ho.
Woman na the makers of the coup. Woman na everyone
leader now notice yes.
Yes. Woman the makers of the coup because ya say me satisfied with you. Every single day we can say me na hameda. So what you say sir?
Me too say but let's face the truth.
Say me satisfied with your ruling.
Human needs are insatiable. Nti ye kwa ni abesi echi. There is no way say obi abeye that satisfied.
Sir, principle of human needs are insatiable no. Oshe Abraham Maslow miracle no all can no. Nature say when you say basic necessities of life no. When you ni obedie ni obeshed baby obeda sa no man when you nyina mana broso ama obi ti say wankasa o director Mr. your friend is saying Mr. Despite wono no sa mpanyimfo no bi ne wo mbetimi aka na say human needs are essential because we do the peak we do self actualization point we do the limit now so still utimi hu ne say we hu ne say there be say pa de mi ankasa private jet amepema de minya ebia dan ahodo ewo ebia Switzerland mi wo bi wo America mi wo bi wo UK mi eno no your friend say human needs are insatiable and where you are struggling for even your basic necessities of life ekomode wo baby unya baby na unya aduane nie wo kwan nye wo kane anye unsuo eni ho. Those are the basic necessities I betimi amanipa aide a survival wantimi amanipa kro kwan na how do you even call it say human needs are insatiable. Those are basic and no grad any kwan say nipa pre ho wadi ani ayese wudie any kwan say ka wodwen ho no anya aduane adi baby a wode utibeto any kwan say wodwen ho baby a wo beba modern say wo betimi afa wa kwan so wo lorry akwan so ewiem ene ayi eposo ni those are things that amanfo hu ni say no grad e wo pa na je say wo pa something of a luxury. But near a yes, I would deal with that sitremu, what are the obeshe, and you answer would dream. A year, something very easy. Yes, in the Pabiana. But won't mean yata, dear, and the obedi won't mean ya, in sure, unya, wakania, unya. Just a near possible we ask a grano, unim said we ask a coso. And that is where Africa, and more importantly, West Africa sub-region, and here do something. And people are crying for the survivor, or more soon. Happen every single day.
And what will be the way forward for ECOWAS to say and now Mabeka 28 Omukai will that solve the problem?
Ni omo kekano krade enye no na nkrofo 80. Ni omo kekano unless they realize say ekwan omo faso ebu omo various countries no. So omo esesa. No omo hu ne so omo ye no omo atemamfo no omanfo eni bede ebeje ho. Na obetena ebi akra na wo ye summit. Now we issue press release Zenkrofon kan. Omo beka sanctions omo e dia toto friends ECOWAS leaders so. Omo ya wo hwe press rebuttal omo de ba. Omo ye na omo ato de ama ECOWAS leaders so ni omo kakra nya no kra na omo party.
Because reason is saying.
Omo reasons ni say the basic necessities of the life of the people must be provided.
No, but these school makers omo so can people ne ho. Omo krampo de ya na nka omo wo omo de theirs have been provided for until they care too much yate what care too much where we say hand over power to civilian government obe provide basic necessities o si there bi unti ase ebe wi ase no ma metamorphose no ma ba be civilian government no ma san akogina election ni ato aba ma wo mo Mr. Agbee, don't you think that enkrofo no mo pe power eno mo yes ade no all in the name of enkrofo buafu ekom de enkrofo because like I keep saying Africa high one why no see onya aduane di 24/7 and I want onya 3 square meal a day de bia but there are some countries that couldn't see why enti omo ye no obi na kwamode no wafa tuo na wodi nsehuna shouldn't we tell that person say hey you are just hungry for power and not say who person we messiah ma obia
and then na komde obi
Debio, their hunger is power hungry.
Very good.
It's power. And
power
yes,
power no say we a democratic leader, civilian government. Now ubu o mani here, do you think that the military will rise against you? Busahu, sasem no. Say we a civilian government. We a democratic leader. Now we want to ye edi o manu si ye e provide no ma yeso o mani nya. Now we tutu no ma kama. Ujiri say military for ebetimi asore se ekwa akoto aban na egu.
Enti justify
the reflections of the
people. Are
you
justifying the coup?
No, I'm saying say eno na yesa who the reflections of the people. Let me cite example. We say ukrambo wo tire to wo. Say adan na who ne say nkrofo military for stage coup. Not the whole country no amount for ebo say a jubility sa. Eno kire wo baby. E say twamfonyin bi e wo utirima ho ne say no ma say no man say ya ke nkroman nyina no omommo se enka say o ye to ye man panyin agu ka obe hu ne se nkrofo bedi yaw nkrofo be ka say da bi enye se kura na ye de epe ye mpe kura sa de we kura sesi but the people are in that jubilant mood just one age say ye to omo man panyin because that leader now we civilian government. That is the case of
Guinea in Mali. Was it the same? Because in Mali, Mali na me ka say nkrofo no even no man for no cry like no yem fwa soldier for ne so.
You see
Mali dey ne buy.
Mali no and no so dey the same thing. Wamu jubilate say they were happy. It was very few people and no more government allies no. Wamu nko no more express say there be penisa. But ushe pusa ACC nyina. Wamu ye ya na nkrofo abosi. Omu ye ya na nkrofo abosi. Enti eno na esi empanyimfo no omo da wo mo nwen ho no omo nsi eden na citizens no ehu a wo mo rise against democratic system of government eden na citizens na ehu citizens no no ani ada ho citizens no ene yantimi emu wo mani yie emma no ma bi adodode bi a ewo aban mu no yantimi nya adodode na ewo aban mu no enye se aban no one more than say what the aduane aba be si table so ben yes aban ne yes e kwa ben na be yem toto ya e betimi ama ni pakro no ono so anya adwuma na watimi anya aduane ato ni table so adie eden na aban be ya obetimi aboa ama ya akonama wo sore na wo fi UTV a wo kofi a obetimi anya ba bia da wo nkogina kwantin fi ba bi yes aban timi provided those basic necessities of life no e de mankrofo no manfo no anya o man ni mu gidie se o man we die yes me de me kra ene ma ho de nyina de ma me man but when timi am provided those basic necessities of life and for mass citizens do you expect say citizens will sit aloof no mo ntra ho nhwa asa wo die se krono na obebo a asem o mo sa kan say corruption krono bo awa aban mu no adoso enti krono no aye bo na ban mu Ghana fo ye de ne se wo de bokrono na wo time so ane ama akwa na akọ but the hope for no omo se da bi sa ban ne bokrono no obokrono amanudu ba bi a da bi say sa ban ye yi no to twene
but almost omo constitution
yes
and me sure said their constitution does not allow for coups enti se kronobo na ekoso a I don't think omo apply the omo constitution neka na omo go off the omo
constitution ni actually say ye constitution for Ghana crowd ye fato was say yes etimi a safeguard your constitution na nipa kro no a wo bu man no omu ni yi a yes ye ne den yetimi yi ni fi so in the same vein wo hwe ECOWAS omo constitution na nyina democratic tenet ya o me yure fi se man fa ECOWAS omo ayina ama democratic governance no theory no nyina me wo na ka se omo bu boss anu man na yes leaders no eye omo man mu nyina no se wantimi anya sa anu man na citizens no can do anything against you enti yes wutimi hu no se wo so omanfo no wo ye ni omanfo no pe so hu se de sete sa na ebu man enti sa wo bu man ya hu ne se omanfo no the population enti na minim se why international law kire wo se wo ye bibia wo population no aye the very very important I say wo hwe say the population of the people, the sovereign will of the people,
okay,
and with territorial boundaries. San no no ehu hia into population no ene omanfo wo bedu oman so a wo ba bedu omanfo so omanfo no den no mo pe.
Okay, so said ya wo kan de na chese nra de ECOWAS ebeye ye no ogutu abi achi nso.
Oh, say ni omo ye ni nyina no omo ya no omo it's just like a template. You actually be that whole second can be akeke. So it's just like a template. Omo ya also return the country to a democratic rule. Oh, return the country to a but busase eden na akoso amasa ku no esi. Eden na citizens no eka. Eden no manfo no kire so eyese omanpanyin no eye. Sa no man na eyese wo return the country to democratic rule. And no de wa kan sa but amanfo no emfa democratic rule no ene so omanfo no enya democracy no so mfa so.
If ECOWAS anka say junta for return the country to a democratic ruler enka den no be
so omo kan say return the country no into democratic ruler near yase omo eye ne say they should investigate why the people are rising against their own government.
Okay.
Wahu busa say eden ne ma yase
pastor maka say soldier for mo fatumi no emma civilian aban no nanka ECOWAS se body no no mo akoye nhwehwemu say oman mu ha eden ne call for coup no.
Exactly. Ayasa wo hwehwemu se bia ya akuna made bia ya so ya akuna ma na mpu program oye na da kopɛ ya sorry ya akuna ma wa ma program wa ma excuse bia wa nka hwe ade chin ya bia head of program be busa say eye den kra na ya akuna ma ne pa de wono ankasa ampa no wan ka hwe anjire obi wa ma wa no ama program enti ya se ahwehwem obi betima to ka no aba ofie ya akuna ma ye den e ba so wa ma program so da bi no kwasem ne de we management ye no ma no mani nye ho kra mesusu se munye ni se na moa na no ma enye kama. Yes, eno ne friend a rational being na wo ye leader wo hwehwe no mema hu ne se the citizens no omo feeling how can you be able to address those concerns of the people but we dey omo yes no return the country to democratic rule as if say democratic rule ye dey see wa no et was say there be the state must function.
ECOWAS can sa soldier for no mudi to abangu do they listen?
They don't listen to them. They don't even bother. Because the democratic tenant no etimima state a function no mo ankasa mo ye leaders no mo buso enti sa mo buso na edum pempen so a we say soldier for no hu ne say there be enya aban say ne to aba ma no ye to aba ma wo say ye no ma betimi ama citizens no mfaso bi aba ye be hu ne say wo ye no ma bi wo ye ntoto ye bi a ebo o manfo be say wo nye sa no ma no ma ne mo o manfo a eno an say wo de ye ni wachi sa na je say dia ye di wachi mfaso be na enya.
Okay.
A leader must rule, a leader must govern, a leader must be able to understand the feelings of the people. Ghana, any West Africa, say leaders, they don't look at the followers. Followers, you always need to listen to the followers. You need to understand the psychological makeup of your citizens every day and be able to address the concerns of your people. And to say the psychological makeup of your citizens, citizens, I have sense of confidence in you. Or say, sorry. Citizens, that will.
Africa say Africa now say call back to African system colonialism fights in a struggle no chance will be independence. Like I asked already, your man for ni subain. As a be or as I say, ye bibi ma who say, or my muha ayeshi. And see citizens, so don't they have any responsibility? I said, ya wokan leaders no kwana afubo mo. Na bribe ye be hold the citizens and so responsible say, how so o mamba was said ye we one yet, or suddenly also win and says, oh, ye. eno wa ye na nso wa nya wadwuma se omambapa
ya me ben na me tie wo na wo kan na Bible mu na say na Bible mu na me yanko Bible no wo kan Bible no wo se sa edua no na edua no ya na aba no so ye den eye
okay
so ho sa edua no eye nko ade ya na aba no so ye enti wo ba leadership yes is a leader no eye good it has to translate to the general will of the people yes citizens no etimi hwe enti yes wo wo ba so akwa we de wo sene papa wo ne no ma wo ye na namontuo ne nantie na adidie ne bibi a wo ye wo sene papa na che sene papa dan suban papa bi adi so onya so as we de se ne suban wo sene papa pepepe wo ne suban ne papa say wo ho ne atoto yensa enti that is leadership yes a leader no wo ye bibi na ye papa na ebetimi aboa omanfo no esua wo nantie hu ne se ye leader we die ne nantie ne no ma bi a wo ye na papa Sanya papa so citizens will always say there be papa we ni all kakra na ni kwan say ye dey ye tie na because one nkasa no wonye good leader nti ne me pesa me kire enyina ne say citizens no say metes enkrofo bremo citizens na fine ye betimi aka ne say the citizens are not passionate enough to say the name eka no nti say wo bokro no a ye behwe wa mo abokro no saa wo time do aye so ko ye ja kwan ko but citizens no eka ne say ye behwe near police so man no krono bo no ye betimi atwa so judiciary no obi ntimi emfa judiciary ne enhye ne nsem obi ntimi emfa parliament no enhye ne nsem na emom obeye nuoma nyina wo ne kwan so pepepe wo ne mra eso kama se wantimi anya sa na wantimi demonstrate wantimi anka the feelings of you as a citizens na just a one kasa so no wo beja nkrofo keke. And we are citizens, I would obey man for keke. But the good citizens must be able to articulate and express his view and his sentiment to the government or one kasa to Abaman. It is one to me and Kawasam and Chileni how one to me and Kawu feeling and Chile Abanya one kasa to Abamano, Sasa Aban, who may do soon one shen 1 to 2 no men in a year. No one kasa no your citizens, Papa.
I see. Echo was to say, Kono, can they do peer review? Ama leaders in Ankasa catch your moon say, oh, President so and so, aha wu yeti, one share be how. President so and so, aha woman for say, aha woman for say.
What kind of man paying a President Kufo? Once one man paying Kufo a time, no, or moody sa any ECOWAS or obey ECOWAS leader, or the African a peer review mechanism, no, they were trying to review, each leader. No one a Mali.
No, for just economic.
Not economic. It has a political connotations and political reasons.
Okay.
It is the politics, and it shaping every facet of the society. Okay. It is the politics, a bit me shape economics. A bit me shape, your friends and the culture. A bit me shape every facet of the society. A bit me shape. But politics, and a bit me affected the economic indicators, Because it is the political leaders, it carries weight and people investigate into it. Inti enya economics economic the well-being of the people. Say economics talk about the fact say nipa bia no ma say na wuhia e wo asetena mu. Say wutimi hu ne say nipa no a wudi won so no wo mo eno ma wo mo hia who provide it. That is economics for you. Economic look at the pocket. Omo show bottom. Say ya, sorry ya. Say sika say na show bottom. Sika na show bottom. Juma be na wodi die. Economics look at that. Into economic measure say wunye sika say wotimi de ya depa. Wunye sika say wotimi de boa o man no man etumpon. Into wunye sika na wodi, wunye sika no consumption, wunye sika no wadi, ubobosia no wadi. You are not driving the country in a good way. I bet me aboa man for. Into economics is part of it. However, it is the politics that drives the economic.
I see. And so, we peer review. And I meet other security analysts. We are no more say ECOWAS. ECOWAS is part of the problem. If you say somebody like Alassane Ouattara, nan can say we meeting him, but Oman so so anti ama na who make us na dwen you say oh we are now ultimate surviving kwa dia then ya ubenya seat ECOWAS no emuna. Oma krokro sa edian na say a game changer ema ECOWAS na moving forward no omo ka omasemo a emu adim
Yeah, what can Mama not cement me earlier point I may make is we learn from each other. Yes, yeah. ECOWAS leaders, no, they are learning among themselves.
Okay.
Alas, I know what I training or more election, no, a point of us who win election. She point of us who will win election. One more call immediation. Or no man penny, young Casa president, no man for more call. Your friend is saying Mali so more immediately. Then Mali for kind. Omu Bruno. Omu can say yes. Omu Bruno can say wo subanya wa dan na di e wo woman so e wo Cote d'Ivoire no. Ye ma wo nya sa no man bi e wa ha. Wa hu until they learn from each other say wo fa kwati kwan so e bebu woman no na election wo wi abam election no wo ye the troka no man for no enhu ne say wo ye good leader. And I say want me use the principles of governance no I try say ya to aba e de mo bi ani kwan say wo wi aba no ani kwan say wo use judiciary as a weapon say wo betimi suppress the will of the people now we yes na o man nyina no wa ba be gina ya nim say wo ya ECOWAS leader no wo nya good leader nti wo nya exemplary enough say ye betimi asua bibia den afi wo nti na ama igbagbo amanfo okọ ba bi a no mo e pampam no mo trotro because Subaya Wadan Watara. Wanda Suba Papadi. And among the ECOWAS leaders, Nankasano, Wamunino, they are not qualified to become good leaders that people need to learn anything from. And no, I'm not trusting. We see Wamunino, why no Jidis or Woye Bibi Papa Bia. A man crow, the man for any idea, or more any idea, or man penny with the energy. Busa.
Mr. Agbee.
Subano aye your friend is saying I as a multi ananti one multi ananti da.
There be me who multi ani bi da na mahuni nanti I wouldn't know.
So enti wo mo nyina suban papa yes wo mo da na di na asemasi betimi ahwe no so say we de wo ya de pa no ebi ni ho enti wo mo ka asem ati sem frama ebogu no ati sem frama
etwam and na che say yen as ECOWAS and as Africans no ye wo problem.
Yeah, problem ni there anu there ye documented anu there ya twere e de agu ye fa e de se ne ye fa ne say Moses ko twere 10 commandment no ya twere gu ho ye dabo pronosite ye problems na e dos wan kasa leaders aye nya won no che se wo mu nim ne ye fa ne say to become a good leader wo di wo man so an kasa no te se Moses a wo di ne nkrofo anim di wo akọ Israel kromu no wo mu ni sa suban no oh, enti wo mo ba uti wo mo be bo o ma no kro no na mo rape o ma no mo time so so wo mo nko na mo ko na ma fa wo mo that be
okay
we
so
need to
see,
be
we have a problem with we have a problem with Burkina, Mali and Guinea.
And a Guinea Bissau so wo ni e ko so wo no de wo anya ne ti adidim
una no mo bo na ba so say why ade no
no
or you proactive
why proactive oh so wo mo sua bibi no mo hu ne say the resurgence of the coup na edoso edie na masa ade ne ba enya se wo bo na ba so ne ti no wonya didi mu so go back to the drawing board no ko hu say no ma ben na me ya me manfo eni abre a mo pese o mutumi.
Well, that was my next question. Say other states are yakano then na ye be ye said ye be ya yenya a replica na say coup no mo be so anu a entretre nko baby for frama
and no ni ade na ye say o mo atimi address say san no man na occasion coups a ekoso no ekwan ba na yebetimi afa so a yebetimi address so ono no de say ka sojafo no yi kitwa bi a ko no so no ka ni kan won say nkrofo bi afa ho wuye nkrofo bi afa ho awu yes so enti leaders no ECOWAS leaders no na yeso o mo hu ne say da bi say wo mo nyina obi o mo nyina suro including yankasa ye manpanyi obi ahwe na beti obi ahwe na beti say
you are stretching
I'm serious about it.
In Ghana, we don't have such a problem.
And yet, yeah, what is saying? Ghana na okay. Tie, mamin kasa winchro. No kwasem pa ne say Ghana say ye isusu ye francophone country. Ebia your man panyin do okoma. No dia. Oh, Debbie.
Because now it looks as if fear for cool.
No, I am saying say yen dear at say francophones dear. Francophones dear ba ye ya or more atimi a stage coup I no my ball because of almost a corruption. we must say suppressions of the will of the people, poverty, doso, omano, enoma, koso nyinane, enkoso yi. Na wo hwe ye Ghana ha say corruption cases in kwa aba. See ye yusu ye man penny as example. The corruption cases are bank one. The last time I made trans and I made 112 and I made 112 corrupt right from day one on my right from day one on my penny.
They are doing what they are supposed to do. Is that or was that the case? Baby, or my kuyana. Is that case not different?
Yeah, worse. Me say right from day one on my penny speech you will deliver speech now we have to be ho. And no, Mr. Agbee, big blow.
At this point, I feel as a wisham kofokutupa.
No, you see,
as a midwaba sebra, na beshem kofokutupa say, omu enye kuwa na so omu ye uprising.
Kame makra, masempa ne say, the leaders must be serious. They must be able to address the concerns of the people. Me mahase me baba ye no kon. There be me masem ne say, Africa must be governed and governed properly. Say the beya ye betimi anya democratic dividends no and no ye hia yen and no any training ye see enka enti we need to be serious and we need to tell our leaders when they are wrong. So one timi anka no kra na ankyere we leader no now they we so wonye bia kaka then you are not a good citizen enti no man panyin what yes worry no oka kire yen say we need to be citizens not spectators enti say me as intellectual me hu so man panyin no ma wo ye no enye papa na kataso mu aso ma pushi akwa table ase na oman mu ametie no me so mfa so any day
said ya wo kind there na che say as a security analyst no hu ni say in West Africa your security no dasaram
your security no I think that the security agencies are doing reasonably well omo bomb ho modern bia but kwa kodu stage citizens no eno omo yeah, for more sentiment, no, and answer dissatisfactions, no, abro security agencies, no, so, and amakus, no, ACC. I earlier on made a point. He said, Niema kus neighbor, no, and your military from one stage cool. Free citizens, no, the satisfactions of the citizens, no, maybe I shall once watch it. And no basa, no much military for no kutu pass, and munkoyaku. Enti na me kan kire say Burkina Faso
an example was citizens and a military kutupa because almost all the time in West Africa or in Africa no military no koyo omuku
share the military monitor the feelings of the people military for no omo military intelligence every single day bia no omo hu no ma ekoso omo they are also citizens omo ti omo anu into omo hu say no ma achi no ma nya they see it. Oh, anti-citizens, no, they are among us. Anti-citizens, who say no ma air cost one, and yeah, then the citizens will continue to say and express their view to say, many wedding common, and no, and a court military for no say, there be. The citizens are calling for something, and we need to react to what they are saying. And no matter no man.
They are the saviors who later will turn and be something else.
You see, say you're governing year. Military no esoba tutu no ma Ghana has a many military form penyimfo akuku dam no they don't want any coup in Ghana at all womo de ne say Ghana as they say no ye de abomodern say democracy no ye giato enti ye modern say betimi asomu yie but yeso mu yie no na ye ka kire ye man panyin yahodo say womo govern the country properly mayen
enti say baby force military to make us say Yajia to say democracy na ye kwa. Enti no matter what, ye be boa ma democracy eni na etumpon a. Adentina
I know nkyerɛ sɛ o boa democracy na ama na nyina. I know nkyerɛ sɛ nipa kro no o die wu kasam o bɔkɔ no wo wia wo man na no wagya ne saa so wɔyɛ.
Adentina countries na omo ye cool no. Omo so ntumi nka say well, yes, so this is the way we have chosen to go because for Burkina over the years, over almost 18 or 33 coups or my yina. Almost sure more minor punto in Abrabo say, has the coup been any good to them?
You see, it is Wamono Ehune said, the coup, no, it is part of the solution. Solution na edema wone say they are able to express their anger
and yet they keep doing
You see, a then, yes, a papa be born, or sick, kikaki, jaya, kuku, ampedu, madam, a corner bar, benami, my branch, manager, near tear, near tear, say, some penny for no a government year, or penny for no do or man is year, cool, Nikwan say about Africa. But they say, or man for no, and when they say, or man penny, how do I ye you woman? Or ntimi ni o man no si ye mo man ho e ban ye no o man entum poma hwe wo Ghana ni bia te se Ghana ye we hwe utimi hu nkrofo pa energetic people I say by now no omo wa adwuma mu no omo ye adwuma na eboa emma aban timi nya a lot of revenue aban timi nya omo so emfaso as citizens wo mo ni adwuma ye
wow tenable
so omo ni adwuma ye nti unemployment e ya de ya se yetimi address citizens na ntimi anya employment a womo ebewu awujanjan omo bewu saa emra omo ntimi anya employment na omo youthful life nyina no omo say no affect omo pension, it affect their family, it affect almost everything. Nti unemployment e ya de a ye se aban ahodo a omo wo West Africa no omo timi address saa no ma no so omo timi boa address saa no ma no ye no omo govern countries no e better ku no nyina no as see a burden, a bit cry, obian wa peku, but the situation calls for itself. Until you say, Mutimi, who no more addresses are no man at the mass citizens, no more to me address here. The citizens will always rise against our leaders, and we need to be very careful. We need to pay attention to the will of the people and ensure say citizens no a bit me government no more to abama no as soon as well.
Too bad, say to in a non doable. Oh. How I wish I could have read the messages. Let me see. 10:07. Mo fanchemi. Dia ya ni say December di musia. Mr. Agbee, let's say that your call conference and ECOWAS at on Safrio. Now you say Securit ECOWAS citizens, any leaders. A DNA be and send me no adibejao.
Yeah, Medasi, it's just like you are telling me to write a thesis or academic paper about it. As some you know and can make your leaders, and they say they need to. I assume mutimi saw the tenant and the pillars of democratic, democracy. No, kamimi kabi a memo emrani sheshe da ho no. Omo nso mo yie, no omo mo o man yie, no omo ntimi provide o man no, omo basic necessities of life. So omo timi yes no ma. Citizens no any beje won ho pa yie ama omo asum sa government no say yesum yankopon na emom so omo antimi anye sa no mo na citizens no all the time no they will be dissatisfied against their various government. Citizens no so ne metimi aka kire won ne say a citizen must be passionate about his country. A citizens no yesa wutimi ehu ne say o man no eno ana o man wo say no a wa say wo bibia. And they need to ensure say all the time biano or man for no sube police president now also announce or man penny be or me police no marchen no ma war yes a bit me are reflected in the life of the people. But coup d'etat no and no and yes the solution to the African problem. The solution to African problem is that the leaders must govern and govern properly. They need to understand governance and govern the people very well. So I'm going to govern people very well.
Thank you, Mr. Agbee, the Executive Director, Ghana Institute of Governance and Security. Into Bambo Mupedia Hunini and Anayeshe and ECOWAS extraordinary summit meetings. A meeting on Beye Umbiano Ewaha and said ya Yeni Ayaka ye West Africa ha ye besue bibi every more na afi bibia ebeye kama fi say who is not the way to go. Na ECOWAS no kan se mo na womo maka no ase womo mpebua na so de omo ya no mo ye enti den no mo beye na ku no aye limited e wo West Africa fi say enra even the leader of ECOWAS chairman His Excellency President Akufo-Addo did say that e was so omo sigina ya anu eden if it's a ku no adults ECOWAS cannot,
which was very profound,
cannot go on with that. E was so mutimi etu ho anamo. Mother Ura David Agbee Asiewie no mame and Kuyaskis and so I say for me beautiful and chroma pencil or they apam top yama me kama pa pacho want to contact Kuyaskis over pam biama fefe friend 020 020-836-4729 na kuyaski be sort you out. So we share no Friday, so we share no Thursday, we share no Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, even Saturday we dey kwa bedin to or ayfobino or be pam ne kama we ni be je ho pa nti we hwehwe no a ubehunu no ewo ACP Estate Junction na ukokra nso a o celebrate nti just checking it out or Instagram and Facebook KUYASKIS kuyaskis na koshe style sahodwe wo ho say also wo style na pese wo de manua sada obeye ni sama. Thank you kuyaskis midi ede yakrama yeda mo sese na wotwe nyina muni atena de chenshoma dwumadie so na me adomo china Jacob na jalagata ede critical issues bebremo inti koso na afidie ni na United Television na joda ade chenshoma besan aba yakram.